Hi everyone. I wanted to say first of all, thank you so much to everyone who's ordered already this week. I'm going to be placing my order on Wednesday, but I was just really keen to come on here to just do a really quick video about the products that I use and some of the ones that I think are really good. So I've got a load of them here because I've had so many messages like in the last couple of weeks, people saying, oh, you know, asking what a product's like or how long it lasts or what I think of it or the consistency and things like that. And it's really hard for me to explain over a message, so I thought if I just put them on here and then I'll reference them in the comments, you can have a look for yourselves. So I will just start with this one because this has been one of the most popular products that I've been placing orders for so far. It's the banana hair mask. It smells peng. As you can see, I've literally got none left because this is something that I swear by and I've used since way before I worked for the Body Shop. It smells so good. You're supposed to put it onto wet hair, but I put it onto my hair when it's dry and then I just leave it about 20 minutes. So I'm probably not following the instructions because it only says 5 minutes, but I leave it for a good 20. Just let it sit there and it is so noticeable afterwards. I just shampoo and condition as I would usually afterwards, but this is really worth it. So a lot of people have been asking me about this and a lot of people have ordered it already. As far as I know, it's still in stock because I placed another order for that this morning. But this is something that, yeah, I would really recommend. So let's go for these masks because I'd never tried this mask. It's Himalayan one. I'd never tried this until I worked for the Body Shop and then I got it as part of my stock. And I've tried it. It smells really nice. It literally is like a mud mask. So you can see there. This one is really gritty, so you can tell that it's really cleansing. It's like, it's very cool when you put it on. So that one is really worth trying. If you just want to try a mask and you're not sure, I've placed a couple of orders for this as well this week. They do last a really long time. But the one thing I really wanted to point out, and I think quite a lot of people miss it in the catalogue, are these mini masks. So if you're not sure which one you want to invest in, I would say these mini masks are so good for trying that out. They're less than half the price. As I say, yeah, you'll get a good few uses out of those, but it's just really worth sort of giving it a go, and then you can try see which one you like. So yeah, mini one there for Himalayan, but they do come, all of the masks do come in those smaller pots, so that is a really good option if you're not sure what to go for. For anyone who has ordered or is looking to order one of the soap bars, this is what they look like, because obviously you can't always get a good idea from the catalogue or looking online, but this is what the soaps come like. Nice packaging. You can get these in most of the different scents and smells. You can get most of them in the liquid pump as well, but that's what that looks like, just in case anyone was wondering. This aloe gel is an absolute lifesaver, so I always use this on my waxing clients whenever I wax like legs, armpits, bikini, brows, and especially on men as well, like with their backs. I always recommend this because the skin can be quite inflamed afterwards and you just want something to calm it down. I always say either go and get some of this or I just use it on them myself, because it's just one of those products that you can just slap on and it just works really well. You can, I don't really do this that often, but you can just sort of use it as a face mask as well and go to sleep in it. It's a really nice one. This is the only one I've ever had and it's lasted so long because you don't need loads of it. So yeah, I would go for that. If you're looking for something cooling, then that's what I would go for. But yeah, especially if you've ever like gone for a wax and then need something to put on afterwards, that's what I would use. I don't know what it is about these, but the packaging is just so nice. So yeah, these three come as a really nice trio, and I was saying to people, like, you can get little care packages and things like that because I can do bundles, but these they all come in different like scents and different ranges. But this, for anyone who wanted to know, is what the hand creams look like. This is a Satsuma one. Smells really nice. They last a long time because you don't need that much of them, so you can actually put a little pea-sized amount on and it's fine. The shower gels come like this. They come in all different ranges, whichever one. I think most of them are in stock at the moment, so I know that the lemon sold out very quickly because that was only released this week, and I think the cucumber might have as well, but they will be back in stock in a week or two. As for these vitamin C face masks, these are lovely. They come in the vitamin E as well. They come in the seaweed and the tea tree and possibly one other. And if you just want a one-time thing and not like an actual mask, these are really good to use, so I would recommend them. They're really easy for me to post. I mean, you all know that I love my tea tree. That was the first video I ever did. So yeah, just quickly on this one, I use the scrub daily. That's the one that I've always used for years, and to be honest, you know, there might be a better one for me in the Body Shop range, but that's one that I just swear by and it's always worked for me. It's kept my skin clear, so that's what I always use. The toner I always use as well looks like this. lasts a really long time. You don't need much of it, but you do feel so fresh and clean afterwards, and I think that's why I love that range so much, is it does just feel so clean. I've recently tried both of these. So this is the skin clearing mask. Again, I've not got a huge amount of it left, but that's what it looks like. So that's the clay one, but this is really good. I just leave it on while I'm having a bath and then just take it off afterwards, but that's a really good one to go for if you're not sure about the mud masks. This one's great. You don't just have to use that on your face. I think a lot of people just think, oh, I'll use it on my face, but people who suffer with like acne, but you can use that on like your back or your arms if people suffer with spots and things. So that's a really good one that I'd recommend. And then this one is great for leaving on overnight. It's the overnight mask, the anti-imperfection one. It's a little bit more expensive. It's like a jelly, and if you just pop that on overnight, it's clear you can't see that you've got it on, but that one's a really nice one, and then you just wash it off in the morning. Next, oh, sun's come out, that's lovely. I'm going to quickly talk about the vitamin E range. Now, I had only ever used the moisturiser. I'd never used the toner before. It's called hydrating, and it really is. It's just, you know, it's the same consistency as the tea tree and most of the others, but this is a really nice one if you just want a toner for your face. You don't have any specific sort of like needs or wants. That's just a really good bog standard go-to. So that's a nice one to recommend. And then the moisturiser, there you go, it comes in a little pot like this. I'm really sorry about my nails, they look awful. Moisturiser looks like that, smells lovely, but that's a really nice one to recommend just for like daily use. So I would recommend that one too. So many people have ordered the cocoa butter. I absolutely love it. I'm getting through this one very quickly. I've always sworn by this one. I've always used it. They're not too like tacky afterwards. It goes on really nicely and it does absorb, and it doesn't feel sticky like when you get into bed or anything. So they're a really good one. The pot is big so that you get a lot of usage out of it. They're really good value for money. I had a couple of people asking about this morning, and I've already placed 3 orders on these this week. My body butter and scrub deal got snapped up very quickly, so thank you if you ordered those. Body butters are great. I mean, they're all lovely. The almond milk and honey is really nice, and the vitamin E one is lovely too, but the cocoa butter is like my favourite one. So if you're not sure which one to go for, cocoa butter and the shea, never know how to say it, but the shea butter is also really good. Quickly going, just talking about other body bits, this is the French grapeseed scrub. It's quite a little pot. They do them in larger pots as well, but it's quite like it's very gritty. This is probably one of the harshest scrubs that they do. This is a really good one, as well as smelling lovely. It's really good for getting off like your fake tan or like ingrown hairs or anything like that. So that's one that I would really recommend if you want something a bit tougher than your usual scrubs that you could get, like the Satsuma or the grapefruit. So the peppermint foot scrub is out of stock at the moment, and as far as I know, it's just so popular. But this is the foot lotion. So if you can't get your hands on the scrub yet, the foot lotion is so good. It smells really good, like all the products. It's that kind of pale pink, but you literally can just pop it on your feet, or you can really load it on and then wear socks to bed, and then it just absorbs. So that's a really nice way of doing it. So if you sort of scrubbed your feet in the bath or in the shower and then you wanted something to soften them, this is a really good way of doing that. This week as well, I've done my first bulk order of makeup for people. This is the first thing that's been really popular this week. It's foundation, but it is so light, and the way it comes out, I'll just pop a bit on my hand for you to see. This is medium fair, and that's my colour, so I don't know, you can work that out for yourself. Can you see that there? So that's what it comes out like. It's very creamy, but it's got a lovely consistency, and it's kind of dewy effect afterwards as well. The brushes are brilliant. I've got a few of these myself. This is a blusher brush, but this is what they come like and this is what they look like. I haven't yet tried any of the like mascara or anything for myself, but I'm hoping that I will try that at some point. I did a couple of orders for people yesterday for the makeup, so I'm looking forward to hearing how they get on with those. But of course, with makeup, you do need makeup remover. This is the eye makeup remover. So it's chamomile, it's very gentle, and also the aloe cleansing cream, and that's just good for removing makeup or just being a normal cleanser. This is much more creamy. This one is a liquid, so this is very much like a clear liquid, and this is more of a cream. But lastly, I'm just going to mention the Drops of Youth range, because I didn't know much about these. I'd heard lots of people raving about them. I see a lot on the group. I'm hoping to get my hands on that very soon. This is the Drops of Youth range. Now there's an eye concentrate which a lot of people are after for like bags under their eyes or just delicate skin where they become stressed and things like that. The Drops of Youth range is known for sorting out like wrinkles or just lines and things like that. The Drops of Light is much better for pigmented skin or just clearing up and brightening. So there's 2 of those, and they're really nice ranges. But yeah, the Youth is very much what it says on the tin, and the Light is just brightening and sorting out pigmentation, and that's what I want to get my hands on for some of the areas around here where I suffer. So yeah, the eye concentrate comes like this, just so you can see it. You roll it on, it's a little roller ball. So that one's really nice. I've not tried it myself yet, but if you order it, let me know how you get on. A couple of people have ordered that one already. This one is like more of a lotion, but this is really good for just all over your face. Pop it on morning and night before you put your makeup on. And also this one. This is called an environmental protection, but it's more of like a gel, and you put the drops on. So that's, can you see it's much more sort of oily in its consistency. But that one is a nice one. They do a similar one for Drops of Light as well. These are some of our more expensive ranges. It's similar to the Oils of Life range. They are more sort of treatment based, but they are very effective. So I've completely rambled on there, probably for about 10 minutes, but I think it's just really important that sometimes you can see hands on what they look like, what they feel like, and what the liquid is like inside, because at the end of the day, you can't go to a shop at the moment, so it's nice to be able to see what you're buying. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's ordered and is ordering constantly. It's brilliant. I'll try my best to put deals out there and add freebies in where I can. If you've got any questions, just drop me a message. But yeah, thank you.